It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Sears Hometown Store, locally owned and operated right here in Mountain Home.
Good morning, excuse me. Coronavirus update.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think we spray this place like 80 times a day,
Yeah, same at the car lot.
There's not a germ safe around here.
No.
Yeah.
No, in fact, by the end of the day, it was burning my eyes.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we're 6 feet away.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, March 24th, 2020. Welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host. David Stroud over here
Morning.
at the controls. Hey, be sure to stop by and see David at Ultimate Ford today for the best in Ford Motor Company products.
Yes, sir.
What do you got left?
Well, still Ford 19 F-150s. And some Rangers. There's some 19 Rangers. Well, like on the 19 F-150s, you can get, I think the highest is $8,200 off.
Wow.
Plus, defer the payment for 3 months, plus 0% interest for 75 months.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So usually it's
Yeah.
either the rebate or Now you're seeing 0% for 84 months, and we do have one truck. It's on select vehicles. It's on a black 19 F-150 Lariat.
Yeah.
You can get 0% for 84 months, but your better route is to go the almost $8,000 off. Plus 0% for 75 months. Otherwise, you don't get the rebates.
There you go.
For 84.
All right, go see David today at Ultimate Ford.
Yeah, we are disinfecting that place like you wouldn't believe, like you do here. The place is clean to the point it's burning my eyes.
Yeah. Mom's allergic to the cleaners.
Our boss, Vernon Dewey, he has taken it very seriously. Every car has to be disinfected before you test drive it, when you return.
Oh, boy.
So,
yeah.
I mean, trade-ins, we've got to disinfect it before we go on a test drive in it. Yeah, it's taken seriously.
Down on the Corner is brought to you by your hometown Sears store, 1029 Highway 62 East, 425-3191. Love Sears.
Yes, sir.
Appliances, home entertainment, lawn care equipment, tools, and anything else you might need, check with Sears first. Yeah, you can go to your big box stores, or your department stores, whatever. Sears is locally owned and operated. Well, Sears is in trouble. Who isn't?
Right.
Okay. Hometown. Spend money here. The money stays here. The taxes are paid here. Everything is here. Excuse me. So shop your hometown Sears store.
Yeah. JR bought a truck from Ford store and a truck from the Dodge store.
There you go.
He's keeping
Bought
his
them
money
local. There you go.
That's right.
Well, it's a lot of money spent locally.
Yes, sir.
There you go. That'd be a lot of money spent locally. Wow. Check out your hometown Sears store at 1029 Highway 62. They're in the Sherman-Williams Paint Building. They face south right behind Wendy's right there. And go down about lunchtime when you get down one of Wendy's. I bet that's a
I had
with
Wendy's
a southwesterly
yesterday.
wind. I bet Sears smells good. Yeah, I love Sears. Can't say enough good things about Sears. Their appliances, their tools, and their lawn care equipment. So can't beat it.
Yes,
Sears,
sir.
your hometown Sears store, 1029 Highway 62 East, 425-3191. We're enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. You can do the same thing. Brewed Awakening coffee with 3 locations to serve you. Mm-hmm. And, of course, coronavirus, here we go. You can go into the hospital if you want screened, because they do have a very nice coffee bar in the main lobby of Baxter Regional. 62 East Plaza and, of course, Bomber Boulevard. Bomber Boulevard's not as busy as it should be because of the shutdown of everything, you know.
Right.
So, anyway.
I read BRMC had changed their rules now. They want you to stay away unless you have a patient in there, and it's one person per patient per time. Otherwise, if you're just coming in there, don't.
I'm not going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go up there if you have no reason to
just stay away
there.
for now.
Yeah, stay away from now.
Yeah, no problem with that.
Yeah.
Be sure to check out Brewed Awakening after the fire.
They've got
Hopefully
the
soon.
They've got the drive-thrus.
They've got the drive-through. 62 East Plaza, Bomber Boulevard, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Right?
Yes,
How's coffee today?
Oh, it's perfect.
Good.
Every day.
Yeah, I tell you what. You actually shaved early today, and it's already come back. Great coffee.
3 sips and poof.
Wow, 3 laps around the building, too, in the rain. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. You can talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris right here in Mountain Home. But around the region, there's 29 Roller Funeral Homes to serve you, with one in Memphis, Tennessee. And when they say with all our respect, that's how they do business. It's not just, oh, this sounds like a good little motto. No, I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
They handle the situation very well. After the death of a loved one, what do I do? I don't know what to do. Blah, 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 blah. You know, scatterbrain. What? You know, just let them handle it.
Right.
This is what's happened. This is what I need.
Yeah. Tell them what you want, and they'll do it.
Roller Funeral Homes. I mean, just unbelievable service. You know, and great people. You know, I can't say enough good things about Roller Funeral Homes. Roller Funeral Homes. With all our respect, let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, who would have thought that a virus originated in China causes a world economy to drop, including the United States stock market during an election year? Sounds like a movie script. Lord, America and its people are strong. We can get knocked down, but we always get up, pull ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and get back to normal. The main thing that keeps us strong is our faith in Jesus Christ. No matter what anyone says, our faith in Christ, and we as a people trusting in Him, allows His blessings upon us. My prayer today, Lord, is heal our nation, protect our people, give us a new hope and faith and peace. And that's my prayer today. Amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. Ooh, the coffee helped.
Yes, it did.
Wow, tune that sucker. Wow. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. For all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793. Retire2arkansas.net. And I think we got a webcam.
It's back.
It's back. Ooh.
Yeah.
And stronger and better than ever.
I
Beautiful
missed you.
shot. That shot is live, brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora at the Century 21 Lemac Real Estate. You're looking into Cotter, Arkansas, Baxter County, Arkansas from Marion County. Of course, the river separates the two counties. The 62-412 bridge to the left side of the screen, the 9 o'clock position there. It's still lit. City of Cotter with its city lights still on. You see the little baseball field, the picnic area, and the Railroad Museum and the clearing right there. Beautiful little town, wonderful folks at Cotter, Arkansas. Can't say enough good things about the little town and the fine people there in Cotter. And you can go to retire2arkansas.net, look for the live webcam, and you can watch this throughout the day. Little camera icon where you can take some pictures, use them for a screensaver or backdrop on your computer or whatever. Now, some of my friends in St. Louis, in the St. Louis area, St. Louis County, perhaps Jefferson County, Northern Illinois, St. Clair County, Madison, Union County, getting ready to retire because I know how old y'all are. Come on down. Check out retire2arkansas.net. Maybe you don't want to live in North Arkansas. Maybe you want Southern Missouri. The Z-Team has the team ready to go, assembled. All you got to do is call 870-405-0793. Say, we're interested in looking at some properties, some homes, whatever it may be, in Southern Missouri or Northern Arkansas. The team is ready to go. It's just a phone call away, so give them a call. They need some listings. So if you're thinking about selling and moving on, maybe you need to go back to where the kids are, maybe getting a little bit up in years, or maybe you want to upgrade or downgrade, whatever it may be. They need some listings. So once again, that phone number, 870-405-0793. They're ready to serve everybody.
Yes, sir.
The team is assembled and ready to go.
Yep.
Yep.
They can do it.
You betcha. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Right now, 48 with rain in Mountain Home, 49 at Harrison, Batesville at 48, 45 at Salem, Calico Rock at 48, Flippin at 49, Marshall at 52. Around the region, West Plains is at 45, St. Louis is at 39, Poplar Bluff at 46, Springfield at 49. Heat wave in Watford. The swimming pools are open.
Yeah.
There you go, 36 degrees. Woo-wee.
They had a swing just a couple days ago. It was -8.
Yeah, that's something.
Or was that Friday?
36 degrees up there right now. That's not bad for
No.
Watford City. All right. We have the usual showers in Seattle down to Portland. Yeah, you might as well just color that green every day because it's raining all the way down to Eureka, California right now. Montana with some some light rain and some freezing precip. Boise, Idaho getting some south. But overall, around here in the Midwest, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, down into the Nebraska and Iowa area. Light showers there. Heavy showers right now from Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas, portion of Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama, all the way into the eastern seaboard there. Scroll into Arkansas and see what's going on. Looks like a line of thunder showers coming in to the western part, northwest part of the state. And these were, I think, a little bit severe when they were over in Oklahoma, a little bit farther to the west around Ponca City, between that and Bartlesville. But a line right here of heavy showers coming into the northwest Arkansas, southwest Missouri, area. You can see the state line area. Mountain Home should be right around in here. So Highway 62, 412 east and west is pretty wet right now, as well as more than likely I-49 and Highway 67, 167. Once you get to Batesville, Arkansas, 67, 167 split right there. 67 goes on up to Poplar Bluff and on to St. Louis. So right now, Interstate 555, 55, 155 in Arkansas, Tennessee, and Mississippi with some rain. Overall, Interstate 40 is not too bad till you get around the West Memphis area. I-30 is clear from Little Rock to Texarkana. So we'll come on back down here. I'm going to move this over a little bit. You see kind of a heavy line of showers coming into northwest Arkansas. Poplar Bluff back to Van Buren, all the way back up into Fredericktown, Farmington. Heavy rain in that area. That'd be Butler, Ripley County, Shannon counties, Carter County up in there, all the way back over to Paducah, Kentucky. So the Boot Hill, Missouri getting really, really wet. That goes back into Dyersburg, Tennessee. That's Interstate 155 over to 412 to Jackson. Then you see I-40 all the way over to Nashville. Lots of rain there. Southwest Missouri, I-49, Joplin, Springfield, I-44, I-70 getting some shower activity. Basically from Kansas City to Joplin to Springfield to Poplar Bluff, the southern part of Missouri, really, really wet right now. I-44 is not too bad once you get up around Rolla and Lebanon to St. Louis. I-70 is not too bad at all from KC to St. Louis. And then Illinois is not hardly wet at all except the southern part. I-64 from East St. Louis, Illinois, east in good shape. I-57 going on up into northern Illinois, no problems there. Wow, a lot of rain.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we got today? No watches or warnings yet. Right here in Oklahoma, I think that storm probably should have updated this. This was a severe thunderstorm warning. This is now the one that's going into northwest Arkansas, so I'm going to assume it's holding on to its severe status. Nothing has yet flagged in the state of Arkansas. But for today, we have a 100% chance of thunder showers, a high of 59. It drops to a 10% chance tonight, low of 44. Wednesday, 69 degrees, partly cloudy, and 81 on Thursday with thunderstorms Thursday night into Friday, on Friday night. Let's see, we go from 81 to 62 to 79 to 61 to 70. Maybe springtime arrives this week.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, checking iDrive Arkansas. We do now have an accident, it looks like. Mile marker 141.5 on Interstate 30 eastbound lanes. It just happened within the last 30 or 40 minutes. I pull this up like, what's he saying? I'm talking about Little Rock. Well, so you know how to run this map. So this is what the little icons do. Some slower traffic over in Memphis, Tennessee, probably due to the rain. Heavy rains there. Checking Missouri. No flooding on the state line yet, but as heavy as that rain is, I have a feeling that Highway T at Howard's Ridge may come back out. This one right here is K is flooded. There's another one behind it. And then this one over here is going to be Highway 142. Yeah, road closed due to flooding, Highway 142. And that is, I've been over that bridge a million times. And the 11-point river comes out of that bank, and it can get sometimes 8 feet over the highway there on Highway 142.
Wow.
Yeah.
8 feet.
8 feet. It's got that marker, and you can see. And I've seen there's you come up, if you're going towards Donovan on 142, you cross the bridge, and there's a curve, and there's a flat area. And I mean, it's like somebody took an iron and ironed that area. There's,
Yeah.
Farmer has a hayfield right there, but it stays pretty wet, let me tell you.
Yeah.
So before you drive, check out iDrive Arkansas and Missouri Department of Transportation MoDOT map. And of course, from iDrive Arkansas, you can check your border states of Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Tennessee. And so, with community, I need to say that the morning weather is brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora for all your old standings. I can't forget them, can I?
Yeah. No.
I'll tell you what, 870-405-0793. On the community calendar with so many things being changed, canceled, postponed, I'm just not doing much. I can go to it and say this is when it's taking place. A good chance it's not with all the coronavirus stuff.
Yeah.
And so it is what it is. So
is.
Once everything gets back to normal, we'll bring back a normal community calendar.
Yeah.
Okay, for now I'm going to fill in. Oil prices right now, $24 a barrel. Yay!
How about that?
Some places at $1.36.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then on the worldwide update on the coronavirus, now this is the world meters info. So this is based on worldwide stats.
Sure.
There's 390, you can throw this on the screen if you want.
Okay.
392,230 cases worldwide. Worldwide, 17,147 people have passed. 103,389 have recovered. So right now, just under 33% in recovery. Now, David, you were talking about active cases and closed cases. You want to explain what you on the research you did?
271. So when you have that over 300,000, it's combining them both, active and closed cases. So you can see the active cases 271, closed cases 120. Down below at 103 have recovered. They've been discharged. And it's sorry to say, 17,000 have passed away.
So 86% of the 300 some odd thousand we just said have recovered. There's 259,000 in mild condition,
That's
96%.
Right.
Serious or critical is only 4%, and 14% have lost their lives due to the...
Yeah, so most people that are getting it are recovering. It's mild. It's not going to take them out.
So it's not as dim as we think. And keep in mind, this is not United States stats. This is worldwide stats.
This is, what, 6 billion people?
Yeah, so there's 392,230. This report comes out just after midnight. So worldwide, 392,230 people worldwide with the combined active and closed cases have got the coronavirus. And so let's not panic. Leave a pack of toilet paper there for me.
Please. Please.
Okay, in Arkansas, I do have some updates here. So far, Marion, Baxter, Fulton, Izard, Sharp, Randolph, and Clay with no confirmed cases. Searcy, Stone, Independence have some confirmed cases. Cleburne County, prayers go out to Greenbrier First Assembly of God Church. 26 people of that little congregation down there, including the pastor and his wife, have got the illness. And he put a little statement on Facebook. And so Greers Ferry First Assembly of God Church, prayers with them and their folks. Pretty sick folks down there. You know, it's a nice little church, and you don't want anybody to be ill. But boy, they really, something happened, and they really got it. So let me see if I can enhance it a little bit. So here's our area right here. Baxter, Marion, Izard, Fulton, Sharp, Randolph, Clay. No cases reported. Carroll, Newton, Madison, Johnson, Franklin. Move it over here.
And those light blue is 1 to 4.
1 to 4.
1 to 4. Most are 1 case.
Boone County, I think, with 1. So
it's
getting better. In my opinion, it's getting better.
The quarantine is working. People are passing
it's just we just stop the
201.
panic. Just yes, I'm here at the studio. Yes, I'm 6 feet away from David. Yes, I've sprayed and sprayed and sprayed and sprayed. You
have
sprayed so much the Democrats stay away.
Come on.
Okay,
now.
take a break.
All right.
7:17. Be right back.
Every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Hi, it's Bob Zadora of the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. As you know, we are all facing some unusual times. Be calm. Be smart. The business world of real estate will continue. We may have some delays and some changes that are out of our control, but life will go on, and this too will pass. Give thanks for this wonderful country that we live in. Give thanks for the neighbors that we share. If there's anything we can do to give you a hand, give us a call. 870-405-0793. And check out our website, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
Have you ever
7:20 and kind of out of the ordinary, I called Dr. Jake Long, Superintendent of Mountain Public Schools, just to come in and give us an update on what's going on in the school system. Even when you're doing a show like this, things change so fast with the virus and all the activities. And so thank you for coming in on short notice. And so give us an update on what you've got with Mountain Public Schools.
Well, this week we are on spring break, and so our students are, out and they're on their own this week. Same thing with their teachers. Last week, as everybody well knows, that we were participating in virtual learning through the AMI, the Alternative Methods of Instruction. And so we had 4 days. We were in session on Monday, and then we had 4 days of AMI. And really appreciate all the work that went into planning those. Appreciate the patience that our parents had with us and then with their own children. As far as that's a whole different learning curve there. Whenever you go to supporting your own kids through the lens of instruction, and we fully realize that. The AMI work does not happen without the support of the parents, and so I want to make sure and let them know. Of course, we are scheduled to be out and through April 17th, and so those are the dates that the governor has put out so far to this point, which would have us, potentially returning on April 20th. We hope, that date stays, but it's all going to depend on the numbers that you guys were reporting just a little bit ago and how it's affecting us locally. The other thing that he continues to say is that, the schools will follow the CDC guidelines, and so the CDC put out specific guidelines regarding how schools are going to handle these type of situations if they are in a session. And that involves if a case pops up in a school and the school's in session, then you take 3 days, 2 to 3 days to completely disinfect while quarantining, the individual obviously that has a case, along with any of the contacts that were made that day. Yeah. So you start thinking about that, how that looks in a school. So you take an individual that gets on a bus of a morning.
Now everybody on that bus.
Everybody on the bus is out 14 days. They come to the cafeteria, sit, at a specific table, stand by a group of people in the cafeteria. Everybody around them at that time is out. They go to class. If it's an elementary student, then, you got it contained to about 25 kids there. Of course, they go to different specials throughout the day, so there's a whole nother. So you can see how this thing can just kind of snowball so rapidly, even on one case. Yeah. And so that's certainly why the governor has taken the stance that he has regarding schools, because it can start growing on you exponentially. The things that we are doing within the schools while we're out, of course, we're participating in the AMI assignments. We are also feeding, both preparing for grab and go. So they drop by, and that's been happening at Hackler on the 3rd grade pickup. That's on the east side of the building. And then we've also been, our transportation folks have been delivering some food through the buses. We are going to have to modify that a little bit because of some recent guidelines that were put out from the child nutrition units to all schools across the state, and the risk that potentially is involved there through the passage of food. So all the employees going to have to be screened. Of course, there's multiple layers of washing in, scrubbing in, covering of the mouth. And so those things will continue to be put in place. But, we're committed to ensuring that our kids and our parents have food support throughout this time.
Even during spring break?
Last week on Friday, we partnered up with the food bank. And all the students that we delivered to last week, the meals on a daily basis, we took them enough food for a week's worth of food. Yeah. And we couldn't have done that without the food bank, and all the work that Jeff Quick and his people and the community had put into that. So they got a few grocery bags full of enough food, to last them a week. And or to help them through a week. I'm sure that there's some need there, but I also know that they're available this week as well.
Wow.
I know we've had a variety of different community partners go to some of the more dense student population areas and set up some things as well. So the communities, just like it has always done, this is no surprise to anybody else, that the community is just unbelievable when it comes to supporting our kids and stepping up whenever a need exists.
Wow.
So that's really what's going on. Of course, that will start back up on the 30th. Today and on Thursday, our technology department, even though it is spring break, is setting up a technology, they're calling it a technology depot. And so we understand that we're relying so much on technology to get messages out, to communicate with kids and connect with them. But we also understand technology does break. And so they're setting up a depot for parents to stop by through a drive-through type situation and either exchange a Chromebook, exchange an iPad, whatever it may be, and maybe they need a charger, and so this would be a great opportunity to do that. That is from 2:30 to 6. So we did it towards the end of the day so that parents had time at the end of the day whenever they be getting off work or whatever to get out through there and stop by and address those needs that might exist that can't be done over the helpline. Of course, you can see our Facebook page and we can get it posted there and look underneath the technology post. There is a helpline for students to call, parents to call if they're having a hard time getting something to work appropriately. One of the other things that have been brought up regarding all of this has been connectivity and internet, because we do realize that there are students and families out there that might not have internet or might not have the ability to get connected. And so both the school and the community have stepped up to do some things here along these lines. Of course, all of the Hackler parking lot, the junior high parking lot, the parking lot by the stadium has all been modified to project out to a large area into a parking lot, so students can come, they can connect their devices, they can upload, download, whatever it may be that they're needing to do. We've had a couple Yelcott communications. Sarah Zimmerman, she has I really appreciate the work that they've done, because they've set up a couple locations. One of them's at the Christian church in the church parking lot.
Right back here, isn't it?
Out across from Ultimate.
Okay. Down where David's at.
Yeah, and so they've set that up, and it's just it'll be a high capacity location. And then also the fairgrounds have been set up for students to be able to come in and connect there.
Good.
And those are set up specifically for our kids, and so we appreciate them. I'm also working with Mike Beam and North Arkansas Electric and the next project we have a couple businesses in town, Sears, J&J out near Henderson, have said, okay, hey, we'll get a part of this, and so we've got to get some equipment out there to do it. But they've next have opened up their pipes, and those businesses have opened up their work to be able to allow it, and that's still April through April 17th. That's 3 more weeks of instruction that we're going to have to push out that way.
15. 5 times would be 15.
Yeah,
Ooh, man, that's a lot.
It's 3 more weeks. There are some updates from the state. Of course, they have waived any of their. They're going to ask a waiver from the feds regarding the student assessments.
Yep.
And so that's certainly
That's a lot
appreciative.
of time lost.
It is a lot of time lost, and so our teachers, just on the something that most people would never see, and so I'll crack the hood and let everybody kind of hear what's going on, kind of behind the scenes. Our teachers are beginning those conversations, and our administrators are beginning those conversations of, all right, we've got this time, that is unusual. We're not having testing. So they're talking to, like if I'm a 3rd grade teacher, they're really diving into the 4th grade with the 4th grade teachers saying, okay, what are the essential knowledge, what are the essential components that this child needs to be successful in the 4th grade? And so they're really going to focus in on whatever those standards or
At
whatever.
least get a half step ready now
That's
for
right.
the second
That's right.
step in the first semester.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so so we are modifying. Of course, we have standards, we have instruction, but we're really honing in on what is absolutely essential, because we feel that it's important that they get what is most critical to them for whatever comes in August.
I think, and I remember back 3rd to 4th grade. Grades 1, 2, and 3 were the color the pretty picture and identify the car from the doghouse and stuff like this. But now the 3rd to 4th grade transition is pretty important right there.
It is.
That's an important transition.
There's a lot that gets put into the, really there's a lot that goes into that kindergarten, 1st grade in teaching the essential elements
Sure.
of reading. But then, you really dive into some deeper content on the 3rd and 4th grade level, and then it just,
and it enhances in that 4th grade.
Yeah, it's just.
I remember phonics in 2nd grade, and we got into some a little bit more advanced. Of course, this is in the mid '60s, but still, when 4th grade is like, whoa, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's the same here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to put that?
Yeah, throw that up there. This is the Chromebook Checkout Exchange Depot. And it says here Tuesday, March 24th, Dr. Long said this today and Thursday.
Yeah, today and Thursday.
2:30 to 6 p.m. at the Mountain Home High School front office lobby, 500 Bomber Boulevard here.
Yeah,
in
so
Mountain Home.
essentially you come into the high school and you just pull around the Bomber. So
Yeah.
you just come around, and then they'll be set up there. Obviously today, if it's raining out still this afternoon, they'll be underneath the awning.
Yeah.
But it'll be an opportunity for them to
Help out.
to get any of their needs addressed.
Yep. Let's take a quick break. 7:32. More with Dr. Long right after this. Be right back.
Did you know when you shop at Sears Hometown Stores, you are supporting your local community? That's right. Your local Sears Hometown Store is locally owned and operated by one of your neighbors. Their store offers the best of what Sears has to offer with the top brands and appliances, tools, and lawn and garden. They also offer great financing options that work no matter what you need. Remember to stop by your local Sears Hometown Store today and support a local member of your community.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
At MSI, they're not just another trash service. They're your friendly, family-owned and operated trash service, providing residential, commercial, and roll-off pickup. MSI offers competitive rates and services 5 counties in the north central Arkansas area. Various dumpster sizes available for commercial and accommodating you with weekly pickup for your convenience. Call Tammy or Kathy today at MSI. MSI Trash Service, small enough to know you and large enough to service you.
Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday till 3 on Sunday with delicious breakfast served all day. Enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. 99-cent tacos on Thursday. Seniors 10% discount every day. And don't forget to try their new, fresh, never frozen premium steaks. And keep it piping hot with the table grill. No time? Give Letty's a call today to have your order to go waiting for you. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville.
Take a step back. (7:35) visiting with Dr. Jake Long, Mountain Public Schools. I want to throw this up on the screen to thank Yelcott Communications for their help. Dr. Long had just mentioned this before the break. Mountain Public Schools thanking Yelcott Communications for setting up free Wi-Fi locations from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Baxter County Fairgrounds near the cattle barns on the east side of the property. Mountain Home Street Department just redid Arena Drive and created parking spaces on the street to use. Families may park there to access this Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's right.
Good. First Christian Church out by where David's at Ultimate Ford. And so be sure to take advantage of those opportunities there for the students. Anything else we need to bring up on the screen to recognize there?
I don't think so. Just stay connected to us through Facebook. We also will continue whenever we have new information to push it out via our messaging system, which comes text, email, and then if it's something that we feel like we need to send a voice call, we'll do that also. But I would definitely say Facebook is a way in which is something that we keep updated frequently, and Miss Jennifer Seaman, she does a great job of keeping stuff posted there.
Well, I got to thinking a little while ago. Let's go back 35 years, and this happened 35 years ago. There's no Facebook, no YouTube, no cell phones.
10 years ago. 5 years ago.
5 years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
There's
a mess.
Look how far advanced Facebook is now in 5 years.
Well, I'll have to say, whenever the legislators allowed for the development of these AMI days, it really pushed school districts. And I know I can remember our first AMI day, there's a lot of hoopla around it. Why are you making the kids work whenever there's snow and all this kind of stuff? But it introduced both our teachers, students, and parents into this concept of continuity of learning, continuity of education outside the classroom.
Yep.
And I've talked to and I've seen, folks from other states, and they didn't have AMI. They had no way. They have no.
It's a day lost.
It's a day lost, number one, and then there's no structure or platform for delivering. So across the entire state, when the legislators did that, they introduced this concept. School districts had the opportunity to practice over the past couple years through the snow days, and then look where we are today. In it being our platform for staying connected and trying to make the most of a very difficult, very serious situation. And that's when you think about that, that's really the vehicle that is educationally, that is keeping us in contact with our kids, and everybody else is scrambling to come up with that same vehicle that we've had in place that everybody, our parents, our kids, and our teachers, are all firmly aware of at this time. Yeah. So
I remember when I was in first grade Chicken pox.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know how long it seemed like I was out of school forever.
Yeah.
And then the neighbor would bring my homework, and after a while, I had a pile that big.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, then I just had, you had to sit down and do it, you know. And so there was no AMI days. It was, okay, I got like 300 worksheets to go through.
Yeah. Well, our teachers are actually, on Thursday, we're going to be deploying, we started 312, third grade through 12th grade on the Chromebooks and the deployment of those back, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Grades 3 through 12?
Yeah. So our first and second grade Nelson Wilkes Heron kids, we're actually going to be deploying devices to them on Thursday for those that want it and those that have the availability to do it. And so our teachers are going to utilize these. First grade it's iPad, second grade it's Chromebooks. Our teachers are going to utilize these to stay connected over these extended 3-week period. So Miss Lori Crampton at Nelson Wilkes Heron has communicated with her parents on a pickup opportunity for that. So it's going to be a drive-through thing also. So parents, they just basically just drive through and pick it up, and they'll get some instructions there. But I tell you, we could not do what we do without a advanced technology department. Steve Mendelewski, man, that guy is just, he is slick. He has absolutely killed it when it comes to thinking ahead, coming up with these ideas, assessing the need, adjusting, monitoring, and those guys are just working nonstop. 24, I'd say 20 hours a day in doing and assessing all this. And so really I can't thank Steve enough. Also, I brought this up, I think it was last week. The district and the school board was very forward thinking in their purchase and development of a technology plan. And so we also take that for granted, that there's a lot of school districts that don't have the devices, one-to-one, devices, one for every student in their schools. And so back 4 years ago, whenever the board set the vision for our technology plan, and then the readjusting that was for every student to have a device, and then our teachers, not only for every student to have a device. You go into our classrooms and you're going to see very few of these desktops. You're not going to see the screens. You're going to see a Apple MacBook, and that Apple MacBook is wireless to the projector. It's wireless to everything in the room. It's also wireless to pick up and take to the teacher's house to do everything that they need to do as well, including our student information system, our work orders, all those things is wireless. So it's just crazy how all the things have lined up and have taken place over the past 3 to 4 years that has made this, dealing with this in the areas of education, manageable.
Yeah.
And I won't say easy, but it's made it manageable. And the AMI is definitely not perfect. There's still there's some confusion out there, but I will say folks are staying in touch and are there to address the things, the imperfections within the system. So
wow, who would have thought?
No,
wow.
Well, who would have thought we, even 3 months ago or 2 months ago.
Yeah. Coming out of Christmas.
Coming out of Christmas.
Yeah. I mean, coming out of Christmas break, could you imagine? You're going to be out till at least the 20th of April. That's unbelievable.
Yeah. And then you're down to really the last day of school is May 21st. I believe is May 21st. And so you're down to a month. That's if we get to come back. There has been some guidance put out regarding seniors, and so we're working through some of that guidance, because those are the kids that my heart really does hurt for, because this whole 25% of their last experience in school
is gone,
is being stripped away from them, and everything from spring athletics, spring activities, spring, right now prom, the Navy ball. There's just all of this stuff that was our kids' final opportunity to take advantage of, and they looked forward to it for 12 years, 13 years.
And now it's not there.
And it's not going to be there. And so those are the kids that I feel like need the majority of our support. They need our help. We're going to have, no matter what, we're going to have some sort of celebration. If commencement is still off the table, there'll be a commencement of some sort.
Yeah.
And we're not going to take no for an answer in that whole celebration, because they are the ones, those seniors are the ones that have absolutely taken it on the chin in this whole deal.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a way to celebrate and honor them no matter what.
Yeah.
That's good.
But I think, Scooter heard reports this morning that China has not had any new viruses in 5 days.
That's great.
So it's a start.
Yeah.
I think New York City's supposed to start getting that malaria medicine today. And they said that France has had some very good successes with that, so we'll wait to see there, too.
Yeah.
So,
well, there's a lot of people working on a lot of things, and none of it would be possible, if here locally, if we didn't have a community that was willing to step up and make some of this happen. Did you? I don't know where we have some time.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys went over. I think this is good information to have from the governor's press conference yesterday. Of course, you all went through the numbers. Of course, yesterday at 2:30 is 174 cases. We know that that's not the case now, but the governor ordering 2 million masks from overseas to be in within the next couple of weeks. They expect this is some things that we need to all remember. They expect 163 million reduction in state revenue by the end of June. So their fiscal year is kind of like the school's fiscal year, and it runs July 1 to June 30. So they're at
he's called a special session on something.
He has called a special session, and he's called that special session to address the financial end of the year, the next 3 months basically, and then of course plan for 2021. But he's worked with the House and Senate leadership, and they're able to extend the tax deadline for Arkansas until July 15th for individuals. Corporate filing will remain the same. He foresees a $353 million shortfall when combining the loss of revenue and the delay of revenue from the extending the filing payment there. So, of course, that does mirror what's happening at the federal level. Every state in the union will, obviously do that, but so that caused the need for the special session to fill those gaps, to make sure that there's a balanced budget by June 30th. He talked about a multitude of, I don't know, he called them rainy day funds or reserve funds or surplus funds to help bridge that gap. So that part will be interesting to see, how all that comes out whenever they're finalizing some of that stuff. And you can't help but to know and to think the amount of revenue that's not being brought in, and the folks aren't spending that money, how it's going to end up affecting everybody. But
yeah,
who would have thought? Yeah, let's take a break. 7:48, almost 7:49. I'll be right back.
Take
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here.
Hi.
$7:52, closing out the show with Dr. Jake Long. Thanks for coming in on short notice. That'd be
bet.
nice to have a little update on the schools.
Yeah.
And we can go back over this real quick, throw this on the screen. This was updated at 12:47 Greenwich Mean Time on the 24th of March, which is today. Coronavirus cases worldwide, not United States. This is worldwide. 392,952. Active cases 272,386, with closed cases 120,566. Recovered 103,415, which is 86% of the total. And in mild condition right now, 96% of these cases are in mild condition, which is 260,199. You can also go to this and view by country. The United States will be way down here.
Oh, it was up top.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's USA. Okay.
46.
46,168 in the United States. New cases 2,434. Total deaths right now in the country 582. Added to that would be 29. Total recovered right now would be 295. Active cases 49,291. Serious critical are 1,040. And these are total cases per 1 million population. So it's getting better.
It'll plateau soon.
It'll plateau soon.
The more tests they get, the more cases they're going to find. Then eventually that's going to...
And then right here in Arkansas, this was updated earlier today. Marion, Baxter, Stone, Fulton, no cases right now for the for total tested for COVID-19, 1,132 with 201 positive tests, and you've got 6 recoveries. You've got cumulative cases of 46,450, and that's across the United States. According to this, this is the Arkansas COVID-19 update through the Arkansas Department of Health.
Yeah.
So,
And that, it's really incredible to see how much information we have to be able to view,
in real time.
In real time.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that the governor, I don't know how he's doing it, but every day since he's having the press conference. And so if you're not tapping into the governor's press conferences, I would encourage you to do so, because there's always something there for the general public to know, kind of what's going on. And and most of the time, it does vary, but most of the times those are around 1:30. He has had one at 10, he has had one at 2:30. So, but they do a good job of putting out that information on where it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it is what it is.
A couple other resources from a school standpoint that I want to make sure and put out there. Arkansas Public Broadcasting System, or remember the Aetna Arkansas AETN,
Arkansas Education Television Network.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and so they're putting out some informations to support parents. And so if you're a parent out there and you're looking for some educational support,
okay,
look at that. Look at Arkansas PBS. I think that'll be a great resource and tool for both our parents and our educators. And I really have a feeling that our educators will tap into that. Our teachers will tap into that more over the next 3 weeks, because it's a very available system, and it's something that's out there. So that would be a good resource there. Of course, if and where needed that we need to implement some more digital curriculum, we could utilize Virtual Arkansas or any of those things. But really at this point, we're trying to just sustain what we have internally. Any questions or experiences that you've heard or
not really
or had regarding
No, I think though for Baxter County in this area, everything's really positive. We've got a good outlook. There's so much doom and gloom on the news stuff. I just quit watching a lot of it.
Yeah.
But I think the school systems are handling it well. The hospitals handle it well, and the governor's got his hands full.
Yeah, he does.
And I think people are taking it seriously, more so than a couple of weeks ago, because we have seen a drop off at the car lot of people coming in, and we're a retirement town, and it can hit them the hardest. So they're staying
there's
home.
a nursing
and
home
I can
in Little Rock
that.
that's hit hard.
I can understand them staying home.
Yeah.
So.
But now he closed the barber shops, and I need a haircut.
He was a day too late on that,
Ooh,
huh?
boy.
What I did is just shave it off.
I can get some of them clippers. And
We can do that.
I'll be looking like the front cover of the Abbey Road album.
I don't know what that looks like.
Come on. Boy, he's young.
Yeah.
Well, Dr. Locke, I appreciate you coming in on short notice. And, even though it's bad, good things are going to result from this.
Yeah, there's no doubt. It's there'll be something here that we'll take from it. We may not be able to see it yet. We'll be stronger because of it. I do think it'll forever have an impact on,
like the ice storm.
Yeah.
Of 9.
Hey, yeah, that's we may even see in 5 years and 9 months, we may see a peak in our student population. So who knows about that?
Right. We all know
the Corona kids.
The Corona kids.
Boy, were we bored back in those
So hopefully, that's one positive that I brought up. But what I see that is inspiring to me is, the folks that are willing to jump in there.
Yep.
And we've seen stuff out of our medical community. About them being able being on the front lines. That's really inspiring to me as an educator, of how we can approach the situation's a similar,
Yeah.
you know, in a similar fashion from education too. So
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being here. Short
Yep, thanks
notice,
for having
called in the afternoon, and so let's throw this up. Current radar situation right here. We'll throw this up on screen. Brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Current radar showing some line of heavy showers moving into the northwest Arkansas area, and so just be prepared for that as well.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Long, final thoughts? About 15, 20 seconds.
no, just stay connected,
Stay connected.
through, you know, our isolation. Let's stay connected virtually. Stay connected, you know, through our social media, and we'll continue to push as much information as possible.
Thanks for being here. Very short notice and came right in. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Yes,
that.
sir.
See you tomorrow, folks. Have a great day.